Hello everyone, welcome to my English learning channel. Do you want to improve your English like a native speaker? If your answer is yes, then this video is for you. Have you heard about the shadowing technique? It is one of the most powerful ways to practice English. So, how does it work? It is very simple. Here are the steps. I will tell you a short and beautiful story. I will read the story sentence by sentence. First, listen carefully to each sentence. Then repeat the sentence immediately after me. Try to copy my voice, my speed, and my emotion. This way you will speak English more naturally and confidently. Remember, shadowing is not just about repeating words. It is about training your mouth, your ears, and your brain to think in English. If you practice shadowing every day, you will improve your fluency faster than you imagine. So, are you ready? Let's start.
Daniel was a man with big dreams. He lived in a small apartment with his wife, Laura. He wanted a better life for his family. He wanted to be successful and happy. But life was very hard. Daniel was a writer. He wrote stories late at night. He sold his writings to small newspapers and magazines. The money was little. Sometimes the editor said, "No, thank you." Sometimes they paid very late. Daniel could not pay the rent. He could not pay all the bills. Laura was very tired. She worked long hours in a factory. She was angry, sad, and weak. One night they fought. Laura shouted, "I cannot live like this. I am leaving." Daniel asked Laura to trust him and wait for a while. But Laura said, "You will never be a rich writer. You are wasting your time." Daniel felt his heart break. He wanted to cry. Soon Laura left him. Daniel was alone. The days were dark. No money, no help. The fridge was empty. He could not pay rent. The landlord said, "You must leave." The apartment, he had no home. That night he went to a shelter, but the shelter was full. He found a public bathroom in the train station. He locked the door. He sat on the floor and cried silently. He whispered, "One day life will be better." The next morning, he stood in a long line. For food, many poor people waited too. Daniel felt shame, but he stayed strong. For his dream, every day was a fight. No bed, no food, no money. Daniel had no other skills, and he didn't want to quit writing. Daniel told himself, "I will never give up. I will never stop. Happiness will come." He told himself, "One day my story will be in a real book. One day people will read my words." He continued writing everywhere and everywhen. He picked up empty cans, sold them, and bought what he needed to write. He sent his stories to publishers, but letters came back saying, "Sorry, not accepted." Still, he wrote more. He believed one day the chance would come. One morning, Daniel was sitting in the shelter and writing a story. He saw a man who was different from the others in the shelter. The man had clean clothes, and a different manner. He said hello to Daniel and asked, "What are you writing?" Daniel smiled shyly. "It is my story," he said. The man said, "That's interesting. I didn't expect to see a writer here." He added, "I am a director. I'm here to get ideas for my movie." Then he asked Daniel, "Can I read your story?" Daniel gave him the papers with hope in his eyes. A few days later, the director called Daniel. "Your story is powerful," he said. "I want to make a movie from it." Daniel could not believe his ears. A movie from his words. His dream was finally alive. The man paid Daniel in advance. Daniel felt very happy. He rented a room fast, bought a table, chair, and everything he needed. Then he started writing new stories with strong hope and motivation. The film was made. It was beautiful, and people loved it. The movie became a big success. Tickets sold everywhere. Daniel received a large payment. Soon, publishers began calling him. They wanted his words. They waited for his next stories. His books became bestsellers. People bought them in large numbers. His name was on bookshop windows. Daniel was no longer poor. He was no longer unknown. He was a popular writer. Many people loved his books. Daniel reached his dream. Now he lives in a warm and comfortable house. He sits on a soft chair. He writes new stories. He travels to new places. He learns from his trips. He uses his travel experience to write better stories. Daniel learned one big lesson. Life is hard, but if you stay strong, if you keep trying, if you keep hope alive, one day dreams come true, and happiness will come.
Thank you, my friends, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this story and learned English with me. Please like, share, and subscribe for more simple English stories. See you next time.